Okay, so I am doing this layout of my nephew, and they are in a tree. And the background page is by Pebbles Homemaker, and I cut the center out so I can use the other side on a layout. And that is a kind of a gold cardstock, and it's 11 inches by 8.5. And then I have that phrase strips, and those are left over from, I've used a couple from that. And those are Studio Calico Brighton Pier Banana Stand, and that's 12 inches by 6. And then my photo is mounted on brown, or oh no, it's a dark gray. And it is 5 1/4 by 3 3/4. And so I'm just trying to find. I did not use any page map. This is just random. Oh, hey, I didn't think to do that. I didn't write that down or put that down. Let me add that on here. I believe that today is from Heidi Swap. And then I have those phrase. They come in strips and you can cut them. And so that is what I did. I cut the ones so they would make sense because it says story of my life and then let's explore. And so I was trying to do a cluster above the photo, but it just doesn't work out for me. So I go to this strip and 2 different strips, and I'm like, no, ain't working for me. And then I find this star pattern, but that's the only one I have. So I decide I'll have it peek up a little bit, and then I can still cut it in half. So that is what I do. So I gotta work it up because I glued it down not thinking. Forgetting I'm putting down this strip. During Black Friday, I bought a new cutter because my one, it's all the stuff is wearing off, so it's hard to see. The numbers and stuff are all wearing off, so it's hard to know what I'm cutting it at. And so I bought a new one because they were 60% off. I got a $30 cutter for 20, and it's the kind that has the little silver wire, so you know where that lines up is where it's going to cut. And that is, wow. My other cutter, I tried to put my photos down on cardstock and then cut them, but instead of measuring and then having to measure it from that, but and then measure my photo and then cut a 1/4 inch around from that. But I was like, oh, and here's the doilies that I took and painted, took a different acrylic paints and painted it. And this is a blue metallic. It's like a light blue metallic. Anyway, and I cut it in half. And so what was I saying? Forgot. Oh yeah. And with this cutter, I could never get it to get it I think I have it. Okay, yep, that'll cut it here, and then it ends up being too close. And so with this one, I see right where the wire is going to cut, and I'm able to go ahead and mount it on cardstock and then cut around it and have even edges. I'm like, wow, I questioned getting it, and I decided to get it, and I'm glad I did, especially with it being 60% off. So that's awesome. And then I did use some embellishments from the Scrapbook.com Thankful for Family kit for November. I did bring some of that in, like not a lot, just a few things. The only thing I brought in was the chipboard chevrons and pieces of the title. Otherwise, everything else is Scraptastic October kit. And I love those painted doilies. And then that today is Heidi Swap, I do believe. Let me see. Let me get my box that I keep my... let me see. Yep, Heidi Swap. They are... I wonder if they're called anything other than just Heidi Swap. Heidi Swap. Embellishment, doesn't really say, it's just embellishment, so it's not called anything special. And then I did use a circle sticker from September kit. I did not use up all of the September. And so I used that. It's kind of nice to sit in my room and do voiceovers because all my stuff is right here and just go get it. Because my mic cord is really long. My headset cord's really long. Okay, anyway. And so then I used that and a octagon fun embellishment also from September kit. And then those stickers, of course, I can't see who they're from, are from, oh, I don't know who they're from, but anyway, they are, well, they're from the Scraptastic kit. And then I'm trying to figure, I cut that project live to use on a previous layout, or actually, maybe I did it on the, yeah, I did it, was going to use it on this layout, so I cut the card apart, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I did use it on this. Okay, never mind. I cut it apart to use it on a previous layout and ended up using it on this one. And that's a life noted card. Alright, so once I get those, come here, Coco, and I'll scratch you. So I'm just putting down those cards, and then I look for other embellishments within the Scraptastic kit to use, and nothing seems to make me happy or satisfy me, so that's why I pulled in the Scrapbook.com kit, and I go through the cards and to see if there's anything else I want to use, but I end up just using that fact card as my journaling card. And yeah, and then I am going to pull in the Scrapbook.com. Now, I do use We Are Memory Keepers Farmers Market for the word autumn. Otherwise, A Perfect and Day is using the Cardabella sticker element page, A Perfect Autumn, within the Scrapbook.com Thankful for Family kit. And that you're not going to see because apparently my camera must have ran out of film. And so I just finished up this layout and then took pictures of still pictures of the completed page. So I'm just going to go ahead and let you finish watching it. It's going to cut out here in just a few minutes, or less than a few minutes, and you'll see still pictures of the completed page. So thanks for watching. Bye.